Welcome back to Let's Play World of Warcraft Hunter level 1 to 90. Just took a short break to grab a bite to eat, drink. I'm exactly where we left off, right in this hut, and we will get right back to it and continue our leveling. So we left off right here in Lordanelle. It's a new area to me. I haven't really gone through it that much. We need, oh yeah, that is right. The quest is making us go swimming. So, time for some unrealistic breath holding. Which is always funny how long you can hold your breath under there. You can set your camera up to, connect with the water so that if I was underwater, it would never go above. But I like it being able to go anywhere it wants. Because if I'm out of the water and I want to look under, it wouldn't let me do this. It would stay clipped on top. So if I just need to see under and I'm close to the surface, I will zoom in real close like this. Trying to think of what other kind of pet that I want to have. Let me do a beast lore on these crabs. We might go with a crab for a little bit. Why not? I really want to switch it up a bunch and experience a lot of different ones. Other people might want to see. So, he is tameable. Claw, pin, cower, growl. Let's, and I have to abandon this guy to be able to get him, so see you later, cat. It's nice while it lasted. What you want to do is get at a nice distance range from it. And then you have to channel this, and it'll beat on you while you're channeling it. If it has a knockdown or an interrupt ability, then you'll have to start all over again. A freezing trap will help, because it'll just be frozen. And we'll do the old classic Krabby. Yep. Now he is tenacity, so I could change him, or I could leave him tenacity. We'll leave him tenacity. We'll just leave the pets what they are, so we can experience all the different ones. So he does not have Thunderstomp though, which can be a good thing. Because sometimes I don't want to pull AoE, so we'll just leave it at what it's at. See, this entire time I've been doing all this and haven't even gone up for a Breath of Air yet. Nice hippogriffs. I love the shadows underwater. Guessing that's what it would look like if you were scuba diving in a really see-through ocean. Crabbing. There's two things you'll always do in Warcraft, no matter what expansions they are. You'll loot some stuff out of some crabs, eventually. Or clams. You'll loot some stuff out of some clams. And you'll have to dig through, or have a quest that has something to do with poo. Animal poo, most likely. Every expansion has had something to do with that. It's a running joke, I guess, with them. Oh, where are you going? Need one more of these, so that's done. So now just finish up with these guys. Oh, running out of breath. I tend to forget about that. Most water zones that you quest in now have some kind of thing you can do to get breathing underwater ability, so you don't have to pay attention to that. So, which is sad because I used to always pay attention to that. My favorite areas to go in used to be water, but they're kind of bland, you know. There's nothing really out there. You might find a shark swimming on the very edge or something like that, but I used to love water zones and all the MMOs, especially EverQuest, which was bland and also. One of these days we'll have someone that puts some extra effort into the water, plants all over the place and all kinds of stuff. Oh jeez, I thought that guy was coming after me. That scared the crap out of me. Alright. Sell some of this. Interesting. I did not. Oh, is that quest turning upstairs? Or am I totally missing something? Nope. There she is.
I am on it.
Other armor upgrade, stamina upgrade. I'll take. And gotta go across the shore for the next. Interesting. There is no currents in the game. That would suck though if there was. To find another way around. I guess it would be better if there was. Make it more realistic. Right. Retrieve a sample from decomposing bear carcass east. So this way. I wonder if you can still click on those for different quests. All the rotting things on the shores used to have things that you could click on. Let's get away from that bear crab. All the rotting corpses had quests that you could pick up basically to find out why all these things were washing up ashore. Because the beach is littered with large bones and large carcasses. These are all these sea turtles. There's thrashers the other way, which are basically just things that look like the Loch Ness monster. I'm totally expecting this water to just pull me away. Alright. Oh, I got my feed pet ability, which just right now will heal my pet. In the past, you actually had to feed your pet. It had a happiness symbol, and you always had to keep your pet happy, or else it would leave you, which is very interesting. I know my cousin on one, maybe two occasions had his pet leave him because he didn't feed him. It was rather amusing, but it is kind of like a silly mechanic to have to deal with that. But they're always trying to think of ways to make the hunter deal with things, since the hunter has such an easy time. I mean, Blizzard even knew the hunters had an easy time. Like there used to be ammo, you always had to carry ammo around. You had to give up one of your bag spots to have a quiver that had all your ammo in it, and that was just silly, and they eventually just did away with ammo altogether. So you have none of that. Ammo had an attack value on it, so you'd have the combination of the ammo and the bow to give you your entire attack amount and stuff. I do like bear pets, but I don't think I'm gonna get one. My cousin's asking for the direct link because Twitch is being kind of weird right now, so I don't know. It took me a while to start my stream back up. Because it was having an issue. So I think Twitch is just really having an issue tonight, which may be why I'm not having any watchers at all. Usually I have one or two. But okay. So he's in. It says it's stuck loading. Aw. Oh well. I mean, they're just virtual, but it is kind of sad to think about it that I'm slaughtering these cubs' mother. Oh, there we go. What do I get? Nothing. So, I don't know what level you get things anymore. I know, like I said, it used to be every other level, so on the evens you would always get like new spells and stuff, but you'd have to go all the way back and train them all, and now you just get them, so that's kind of nice. But I know they took a lot of spells abilities out, so now you rarely get them. I could always go through here and look, so I know 14 I'm getting some stuff, 15, 16, 18, 13 right now, so I'm getting all that pretty soon. Or bear cubs. Hopefully they'll grow up to not be corrupted. So I don't think I'm gonna have any set in stone. I mean, I'm gonna do my series like I'm doing right now, um, and I'll have different series that I do. But I'm gonna also mix in just a bunch of just random gaming here and there. So we'll see how it goes. I don't want to have too many, too at once, because I know it's nice to complete like a let's play, like it's front to end. People that watch the archive will want to watch front to end, but I also want to have a couple of them going at a time, so I can have like this and then random League of Legends nights, um, and maybe another game. So I might do 2 let's plays at a time, and then like a random game of League of Legends here and there. I am pretty much one of the worst players, but I enjoy it. I still have lots to learn. Don't think I'll ever go pro. I try to even go pro in that. I just like to play and have fun. So what do we got? It's weird to have one quest. You know, usually you come out here with multiple quests at a time, but this is really weird. Bears a charging. I always thought it was weird that no matter how awesome you were in the game, some things would just always aggro you. And I'm like, I have a feeling that some things in the world will know not to mess with you. If you're just, you know, level 90, you're a badass, you're on a huge war mammoth, and the bear's gonna come and attack you? No. Or maybe even if it's an intelligent thing, like random trolls and other enemies. Why would they attack someone if they know they're gonna lose? I understand mechanics, you don't want to have people to be able to just run anywhere they want, but they kind of earned it. you know they're a badass. There's my buzz box. Oh, that's so neat that they interact with the critters and other things. Little bunny rabbit. I know in Wrath of the Lich King they started adding them to where they interact, and then the wolf might sit there and eat it or something. So, oh well. It's unable to check Twitch for me. It is having issues tonight, so um, I just hope the quality's good. I mean, I checked my stream after I took my break real quick just because I wanted to make sure, and it looked good for me. I know that jerking around like that quickly is causing it to not look that great, but um, you know, important stuff to read and all that stuff. Me stopping while fighting, which I'm gonna probably try to do, even though keeping momentum, keeping movement might be a good thing, but um, everything kind of looks a little better when you sit there and stop. So it'll be good enough for just starting out. A lot of people have a lot worse streams. I have a feeling that I need to go over this chasm, which is kind of weird. You know, because there's no... I guess I'm going to have to go up over there? Doesn't make sense. Guess I'm gonna have to go around this whole thing. It's just really weird sometimes. How they'll like make everything connected and just one thing goes to another, but here it's all around. Oh, don't fall down. Because I remember most of the quests here, but they've all changed, almost all. So I might be lost here and there on where to go. Ooh, look at that. Nice two-handed stamina spirit sword. That'd be good for a paladin. Okay, looks like I'm on the right path. This looks promising. Another quest.
I am honored.
Okay. So he says I'm a little quiet. If you've had your volume blasted to hear me,
Goddess,
I angled the mic more towards my mouth. So hopefully that's a little louder for you, but and I'll try to keep it in this position going forward. I might just need to also talk a little louder. The game music and everything I'm keeping quiet, even though I'm keeping it on, just because I don't want it to ever drown out my talking and such. Um, so here we go. The only thing bad about that guy right there is sometimes you might click on him and open up that window, which could get annoying here and there. I do not know where to go in this cave. Guess up around there. Oh, there we go. I think that's the guy or a guy to kill. This is a default cave layout actually. Um, it's very familiar and around the world, but they'll have the enemies in different locations while they are always laid out the same as far as the geometry. Sweet. Oh, what is this? Corruptor's Master's Key. The animal cage is spread. Oh, I got a free 8 uncorrupted thistle bears or dusk rats. Alright, that's a new quest that I haven't seen. It's weird, they get these new quests, but they still offer the same rewards. I know they've taken out a lot of rewards that were fun and interesting. That's one thing I don't like where the game headed in one area was all the gear was the exact same thing. It just basically became, okay, here's some gloves with agility and mastery. Here's some gloves with agility and haste. Here's some gloves with agility and crit. So then you would just pick which ones. Now, while I understand that you need those options, you also need just the fun, silly stuff that just makes no sense at all and adds a little bit of flavor and fun to the game, like gloves that you can click on and will shoot rockets out of the hands or something silly. Maybe the damage isn't even as negligible. Yeah, let me try slaughtering that word. But those things in the game, there used to be a lot of just these silly things to get, and there are still silly items to get, but they're very rare, and they're usually not worth using at all. Where the other ones might have been, you'd sacrifice a couple attributes just to have that silliness, but um, let's see. Guess the other player down here that I saw, the other hunter, is still down here. They upped the spawn rate on some things. Back previously, it would be horrible. Ooh, there we go. Nice rare right there. That's what I think the second rare we got, maybe third. I can't remember. Hopefully, he has a nice green item that we can use. There we go. And nope, not spirit. And their cloth. Oh well, see that's the problem is with the rares you take a hit or miss on those items, but it's always better to have them than not, so it's like a guaranteed green item. But back in the day there used to be a spawn issue where if more than like 2 or 3 people were down here, this stuff would be dead all the time, and you'd have to fight over the things to kill. Like this person just worked their way up here and all this stuff would take a really long time to respawn, and you'd have that problem of waiting around a lot. But now they have realized people don't like waiting, and they've upped the spawn rates or upped the spawn points, so there's multiple spawn points. So we got a level 14 rogue, Worgen. We just killed the boss up here, Zen Foul Hoof, that I need to kill. Shouldn't take that long to respawn. I need 2 more Foul Ichors. For your quest over here, sometimes this list over here will be really large and have a lot of things tracking. Really, if it doesn't have a counter on it, you can just right click and do stop tracking. It'll still keep the point on the map, but you won't have to really worry about seeing it junking up your screen over there. So open up with a Serpent Sting followed by a kill command into a arcane shot. It's usually my default opening on things, and then jump right into steady shot because that's 15 focus, 40 focus, which is 55, and then 20, which is 75 focus. So you'll want to work some of your focus back up. You'll have 25 left, which will allow you to do another arcane shot. So I could pretty much do Serpent Sting, kill command, arcane, arcane. Serpent Sting, kill command, arcane, arcane. And because the focus generates back so quickly, you can actually get a third arcane shot in there before you have to rely on your steady shot to build everything back up. Welcome to the channel, XD Sub. That is my first viewer that I've had. Apparently there's some Twitch problems. I had a hard time getting the stream going back up after I took my break, and that might have been the issue why I haven't seen any people pop in. Again, if anyone has any questions on the live stream, I will be repeating them for the archive viewers and answering, so please feel free to ask any questions on whatever I'm doing. Right now it's currently World of Warcraft Hunter. Alright, so this appears to be the reason why all this corruption's going on, is this apothecary. So let's deliver his notes. I'm sure he was alive just a second ago and that person just killed him. I think I'm going to wait a second and take him out again. That way, if he drops a quest item, because sometimes they'll drop unique items that start a quest, I will not miss out on that. I like to take advantage of all experience I can get. So, I mean, it's funny, my cousin messages me on the side and tells me not to speak directly at what he says, but I've already talked about him quite a bit since he is my gaming partner in crime. For him and for the rest of you, how this is going to work, if you're wondering, I will be live streaming my videos while they are Let's Plays, and usually people record those and then upload them later on to YouTube. I want to live stream everything just so I can always have some interaction with people and fans and such like that, so that they can maybe kind of guide my hand while I'm playing on what to do, because these games they're so open-ended. I could go anywhere and do anything really. So I always want to have, look at that poison, I always want to have the ability for people to give me their input on what I should do. So I will be doing all my Let's Plays live streaming. While that does cut the quality of the video down, I find that a lot of people don't just sit and watch these. They usually have them playing on the side, and they're either playing a game or they're working or they're doing something else, and they listen to it. They really like to listen, and that's why it's really important to be a good host. I want to always keep the conversation going, talk about interesting things, teach you how to, do different tips and tricks and such. But they'll only need to see and look at stuff when, say, I'm looking at an item in my inventory. Then they'll pause it, or they'll, be able to look, and that's clear enough for you to see. So I will sacrifice the quality to have these live stream versus recording at a sad as it is, this cloth is better, so I'm gonna wear it. I'll sacrifice that quality to do it live and have the interaction with other people. And again, I'm always going to do other games and such. So, let's see here. And there goes my first op in my channel. Some people like to have their chat also on screen so they could read it while people are streaming. But I'd rather just repeat any questions anyone asks in there and answer them, because I'd like to keep this as junk free. If I ever get, of course, someone, oh, that guy is just not responding back, is he? It's a long respawn time. If I ever get any supporters and need to do any advertising and stuff, I might throw a little banner down here or there to show some support to some products that I enjoy using. Like the one that I enjoy the most, the Nostromo Speed Pad N52. I've had 2 of them. They work really good. Lots of flexibility. Okay, I'm gonna run around this way. If he doesn't pop back up by the time I'm out, I just won't kill him. I don't think he had a quest anyways. I think the quest was just the his stand right behind him, and I think they did that because of his respawn time. So, all right. Heading on out. I think what I'm going to do is possibly whoops. I don't think I made my home back at that place. I could have parsed back there to save some time running back, but you can always check where your home is. Home is Dolinar, which is not anywhere close here. That is all the way back right here. So yeah, always remember to set your hearth so you can save time. Let's see. Now I want to run left because that's where the old home was, the old quest hub. The new one's up here. I get that effect from the rat. You know, that's the dead rat that gave off that plague right there. It doesn't actually do anything negative, so that's kind of weird. It gives that effect on you like you're poisoned, but without that effect over there. Excuse me. I will be losing my voice on these first videos as well, because I haven't done any of this in a while. Quickly check for any upgrades. By the way, when you're hovering over an item, if you hold the shift button down, it'll give you a comparison on the bottom left of the window that opens and let you know what you're going to lose or gain from that, switching to that item. A quick way to find if something's an upgrade or not. These boots, this bracer, this pants are not as good, and the chest is less armor. So I'll just sell everything in my bag. I'm not going to worry with auction housing and anything like that either. I'm just going to straight up sell the stuff to the vendor. Unless it's a really, really rare item that I know I'll get a lot of money for, then I'll throw it up there. But most of the stuff, like the greens and things, and the trade skill stuff, I'm just going to sell. Don't really need to worry about that. Ooh, lots of quests. Let's see. Upgrade leather. Let's equip that. I'm going to equip these things as I get them so I don't lose them in my bag. This is for rescuing all the bears. This is the apothecary note. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to rush through that one. Button was sticking. And then since none of these are really an upgrade, I'm just going to look for the most expensive one, which is the staff, so I can sell that. Oh, I almost leveled up. So close. Oh, there goes a guy with a little two-seater rocket. That's always fun. Alright. Also, when you get to a vendor like this, this is a big mistake. Always watch out for this, because a lot of people might do this. You click on him and think he's going to open up a sell window right away, and you start clicking your stuff, and you're like, oh crap, I didn't have it open, I have to click this to open up the sell window. Well, I might have equipped this and something else by accident, and then I go to sell and I sell my good one. So always make sure this window is open, or don't ever open your bags. Notice when I get to that window, it opens up my bags for me. So there's these little habits that you got to get used to doing to save yourself from the headache of accidentally selling one of your prized possessions. A lot of people have done it. Alright, let's get some new quests. Extinguish the final flame. And
I am honored.
free the spirit of Anaya Dawnrunner. Upgraded leggings right there.
Good luck.
That's good. Locate Grimclaw. I think that's it for the quests. Don't recall seeing any more. We'll do a quick run around and check. So these guys, it's funny. They sit like that in that pose, I guess to mimic like they're a tree. You know, like, hey, I'm a tree and I'm stuck and I'm not doing anything and my feet are rooted in the ground. That's what I think of when I see it like that, like I'm a tree. Which I kind of wish it actually looked like a tree, not like that, but that's always silly. Um, Alright. So, what do we got next? Maybe this is a good time to call it. I will try to stream some more. Thank you all for watching. Um, and please enjoy the rest of my videos if this is archived. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Almost 14. And I will try to keep questing in the Night Elf area. This is Betic from BeticTV, signing out for the night.